Hello, ladies, gentlemen, welcome to my channel, welcome to your channel. It's your channel because it's the content that you want and request that I do. And sometimes there's things that I see on the charts, or as I'm wingling away at my fingers on the computer, and I see something that stands out and I go, wow, that looks good, that looks good. And it would be unfair for me to look at something so good and not recommend it or bring it to people's attention. Now, what I'd like to bring to your attention is a price of a coin. A lot of the coins are doing this at the moment. However, this is particularly strong right now, and it is a coin called POLIGON or MATIC. I'm going to bring it up there. I'm just going to make it yellow so it stands out against the others, and then I'm going to drag it right up to the top because this is what we're talking about today, above Bitcoin. Okay, bring up the charts. Hey Oppenheimer, good to speak to you, dude. Let me sign into the chat so I can see what's going on. Open up another browser there, get that window going, and minimize him so that I can see the live chat. Nice to have you on here, dude, and thanks for yeah, signing in. Good man. Cheers. Thanks for your support. Okay, so what is it that we're going to be looking at? And just to make sure that this is working, I'm just going to say, hey. There we go. Okay, so looking at Polygon, I was just going through some nice images of what I could use as the thumbnail, so that's the only reason why that's up there. That's to do with my streaming, which you guys don't want to see, which I can actually minimize now. And bring up just MATIC, which is up there in yellow. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this to everyone's attention is because a lot of the coins, you know, since we had the rally with Bitcoin where it went up and it's come back down, when you look at the retracement of Bitcoin from its top to where we are now to its absolute bottom, you're talking around about between 50 and 60%. Got a can here, which I'm going to open. Hang on. Lovely. Excuse me. And yeah, so they've normally gone about 15-60%. When you look at any of the other coins like Dogecoin, for example, which is obviously a meme coin, that's dropped 60%. Theta, this has dropped obviously because we're including the wicks, right? This has dropped 50 to 60%, but these have all dropped 50-60% to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's dropped 50-60% and we're looking at the drop against Bitcoin, then against fiat currency, then it's dropped even more. So let's find one where we're looking at, say, Ethereum to Bitcoin there. Let me try and find one. There'll be one on here where it's to the US dollar. Let's have a look at Cardano to the US dollar and see how that's dropped. Bear in mind, Cardano is one of the strongest holding coins. That dropped 60%. So that's Cardano. Okay, this is pound, so it's slightly different, but still relevant. So Algorand dropped 65%. So they've all dropped a lot. That's my point. But coming to MATIC or Polygon, this has dropped down now so much so that when we've gone to the all-time highs up here, to the what I would class as like a consolidation phase where it went on for quite some time. There's about a month's worth of action there. What we got? We got 11th of March before it broke out, which was 11th of March, 11th of April. So I would say there's about 6-7 weeks there of just sideways action where you're only getting 10% a move each way, roughly, give or take. Then we had this big rise, and now what we've done is we've come down to where those of you that watch my video on a regular basis know that I've got this this area of turnaround, which is between the 618, which I'm just going to draw in here, the 618 and the 650, and I've got another area which is just underneath there. If I expand that, you can just sort of see, which is the 660, and this is like my emergency area here, which is where I feel that if we come into here, we're probably going to get a turnaround. But anything below here, then it's like this is the time where everyone's going to start selling, and we get a knock-on effect of sells. So just like everyone gets excited when the buys happen like this, everyone gets in on the back end and ends up buying here and loses out. It's times like this where it ends up going past this emotional state and starts heading down towards the 786 that it's the time to buy, because you know, when there's blood in the streets, then that's when it's time to buy everything, you know. And this is what's happening. So we broke this area. So for me, myself, I will be dollar cost averaging as the price comes down, and potentially even hitting the targets against Bitcoin. This is against Bitcoin, the targets of 1843, which would be a fantastically cheap deal, and that would also line up with the support where the resistance is here would turn out to be support. So keep your eye on Polygon and MATIC, and if we do touch down here, then that, you know, I'm very surprised that it's, you know, it's even come down this far. I didn't think Polygon would. So great discounts, and yeah, if you go onto the Polygon MATIC website and look at the projects that they're involved in, they are a really strong fundamental coin. They're going to do really well, and the bull run is just starting for them. Even though we seem to be in this downtrend, this is just a nice consolidation phase to buy. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, really. This isn't something to be worried about. This is something to be excited about. This is something to be worried about when you see this. This is something to be excited about. Okay, that's that. Moving on to GME. What did GME do after us drawing in the charts and saying what would happen? Well, those that have followed the other streams that we've had on, you've got me saying here that you would end up getting this VCAP bounce here. Well, when we go from candles to lines, we can see that the VCAP bounce, you know, it's come down here and it started making the recovery back up the way, which is quite exciting. But we are coming to close of business now. In fact, we've closed. So what's going to happen? You know, this is the question. Are we going to come down and retest this area here where I've got possible VCAP bounce, or are we going to come down to this area here where one of the other subscribers feels that you know, we're going to come down to, which is it's a very valid line. This is one of the fib lines from the top to the bottom. So yeah, that could happen too. My point really is, if you're trading this, make sure that you save yourself with a good stop loss, and that you've been sensible, because this is a scary time for GME and AMC. You know, diamond hands are great, but you don't want to be trading trading with leverage where you're not actually holding the asset. You know, it's a very dangerous time. So make sure you got your stop losses in tight. It's a bit too late really to give you that advice because market's closed. If you haven't, then you know, I wish you the best of luck and hope that you've got the margin to support whichever way it's going to go. But obviously we're all in it for the long haul. AMC doing great. You know, this again, I did the same thing as I did the other day. Looked at this area here, said that this would be the turnaround, the golden pocket. We would come down to here, and we did. We hit it, and we've come back up. I feel that we're going to possibly come down into it before we make another rise up. Very difficult to read the charts right now. I'm just going to bring the candles back in. Very difficult to read the charts right now. I mean, technical analysis is great when you're dealing with basic human emotion and normal trading, but when you've got massive bears and bulls that are fighting against each other, and we're just like in it, as long as you're in it and you know that you're in it, right? Then if the price goes up, buy. If the price goes down, buy. If the price goes sideways, buy, and just hold. And in the end, you'll win out. But you've just got to be completely emotionless. You just got to completely shut yourself off. Love the golden pockets. Yeah, they do. They work. I mean, I've just shown you GME. I've shown you a MATIC, Polygon, and yeah, and it's happened just here as well. So this area really is, you know, it is a great support, but it's not flawless. It can fail. So that's my message really to everybody, that weekends close now. So let's just see what happens on Monday when we wake up, and go on to the trading view and have a look where the charts are. But I wish everyone the best of luck for the trades that any of you are in. That was it really. It was just a short video just to tell you guys, to keep your eye on theta, because it's something, or MATIC, whichever one you want to call it, because it's a project that I believe in, I'm invested in, and I've just bought some because it's hit a place where I think it's good to start dollar costing averaging. You know, you people say about buying the dips. This is a dip, so this is the time to buy Polygon. No financial advice, of course. There you go. All right. If I don't bring out content every day, then I'm not true to my word, and that is what I'm doing. So the value of today's video really is a little bit of confidence for you guys to just to hold. Right now, I think it's dangerous to be doing any type of option or CFDs on these coins. Although you can make good money, I appreciate that. But at the moment, when it's the end of the week and you're about to have 2 days of closing time, anything can happen in those 2 days, and it's dangerous. It's just a dangerous place. So yeah, they're the two lessons from today's video that I'd like to pass on to you guys. Is when it is end of week, either make sure your trades are out and finished, or if you have got a trade in because you're confident of one way or the other, make sure that you've got a stop loss in place, so that when it does go up or down, your stop loss will cover you from potentially losing all of your margin or your options failing on you. That's it. They're the two things, MATIC and that's it really. CC, thanks Tony, was hoping you'd pop in on today. Yeah, I try to do something every day, but yeah, haven't really got anything to say. You guys all watch Rocky and Jamie, and they've pretty much said everything that I can say, so I've got nothing to add to that. But yeah, it's just nice just to say hello really. The office is coming along nicely, the bunker, the cabin, if you like. So yeah, that's good. I've changed everything around in here for now, so you can have a bigger me. I've just noticed that I didn't shrink myself down for the chart, so you got a big version of me where I should have been down here. So, but as we're talking now, and we've kind of stopped talking about these trades, yeah, it's cool. So yeah, nice to speak to you, CC. I'm drinking Coca-Cola, or Pepsi, I should say. I had a glass of wine earlier, and but I find that I end up with a hangover if I drink too much wine. So I normally have something afterwards just to chill it out a little bit. Apart from that, I mean, it is the end of the week, like I said, and if I just shrink myself down and I'll move myself up to here, up to here, all of this area is all red, apart from the odd one or two. Those of you that are interested in the Bitcoin dominance or cryptocurrency in general, looks like we are making a significant sort of turnaround, and I'm hoping that we're going to come back down. I keep saying this, but it is, me just being bullish that if we can come down here again, then we can start making some money on the altcoins. The fact that we're not getting as much volume whilst we've got this sideways action means that potential, we could just dwindle down as Bitcoin makes its sideways action. People get bored and then come into the altcoins, which would push the price of altcoins up, which would make sense to my MATIC trade. So if I just bring up the Bollinger Bands and show you what it is that I was thinking, is here we've come to this turnaround here in the golden pocket zone, but we've broken the Bollinger Band, and when you come out of the Bollinger Band and you're hitting this symbol here, it's like all things are lining up ready for a bounce, and yeah, exciting. So as this opens up, this could very well turn around and we'll get some massive green candles, and yeah, exciting. And as that happens, the Bitcoin dominance will drop, and it could all just really work nicely. I can see that working good. That's it really. That's all I've got to say. I have got some fantastic news though. Really excited news is that Rocky and myself are doing a show on Monday. We spoke about perhaps doing the opening of market at the same time, but I didn't want to detract away from Rocky's attention on the trades of pre-market and then when market opens. So we decided that I'd go on with Rocky around about 3:30, 4 o'clock ish. So I've put out the thumbnail and the advert to let you guys know that there will be something going on around about 3:45 UK time. I don't know what that is over in the United States. If it's 2:30, 3:30, 3:30's 4:45, so it's an hour and 15 minutes after open. So what would that be? Would that be like quarter past 10 or something? I'm not sure. It depends where you are. But yeah, really looking forward to doing that. So me and Rocky will be talking about things that are important in life that you don't get taught at school. Things in life that we find difficult to understand, that are actually quite simple, but they're made to sound difficult. Yeah, so there's a lot of things, and simple steps that we can make as individuals to become wealthy financially, wealthy from an internal point of view, so that you can look in the mirror and be happy with the person who's looking back. Yeah. So there's a lot of things to talk about, and it's going to be a really exciting show. So I'm looking forward to doing that with Rocky. So I ask that you all come along and support the channel. I think you'll be able to find the link if you go on my page, and you can start even having the conversation now and sharing it with your friends. But there are going to be some excellent tips in there if you want to achieve success. And it isn't just money that brings success. It could be success in so many different areas of life. But yeah, so go on there, start commenting now, saying how excited you are for everything, and build up the hype. And let's get some excitement in, ready for the Monday chat, because I think you guys are going to get a lot of value from it. I'm going to get a lot of value from it because of the supporters that Rocky has. That means that I'll end up getting their viewership, and maybe get some more subscribers. And more subscribers means more viewership for me, which means then the lessons and the tuition that I give out on all my videos doesn't just go to a few of you. It means that it can get out to the general public, and the more people that get to know how to read the charts, the more people stop losing money and have more of a chance of gaining money, because they understand this new language that we have to learn about reading the charts, and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, CC. So cool. Okay, Sal Oppenheimer, thank you very much for signing in. It looks like you two are the only viewers, but that's cool. I wasn't, I didn't put any sort of any advert that was going to be coming on tonight. It's just a good time to do it before I go and chill and watch a movie or something. So, is there anything on Netflix or anything you guys can recommend? Because that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to watch a video and fall asleep watching some TV, and probably wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and then go up to bed. Yeah, is there anything on Netflix you guys can recommend? I like sci-fi, I like thriller, I like action movies. Yeah. So if there's anything, let me know. Let me know. I'm going to sign out in about 2 minutes from now, okay? So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to come back to me with some information. So what is it that I can look at on Netflix that's going to be gripping? That's either sci-fi, action, or thriller. Something cool like Jason Bourne or John Wick, or yeah, something like that. I've got Now TV, I've got Netflix, I've got Disney, Disney Plus, and I don't have Amazon Prime, but I've got all the other three. Yeah. That's it. No one's coming back with anything. So obviously you haven't got much to mention, and I think the delay on this is only about 5 or 10 seconds. So if you had anything, I'm sure you would have brought it out right now. If not, then DM me on my Discord. Are you guys members of my Discord? I don't know if you two are on. I know that you're on Rockies, but you're welcome to join up onto mine as well. There's not too much action going on in my Discord, really. I give all my time and attention to Rockies. Yeah. Alright. Well, for me, it's 10:30 at night. I'm completely useless for suggestions. Sorry, Sal. No problem. No problem. I'll find something. I normally look at the thumbnails. I look at the pictures of the thumbnails on the films and go by them rather than looking at descriptions. Pardon me. Okay. Guys, Oppenheimer, CC. I've just noticed that I've got another 4 people viewing. So I was just saying that I'm going to be watching something on Netflix or Now TV or Amazon Prime or Disney Plus. And is there any films that you guys can recommend for me to go to bed with? I like action, thriller, and also like sci-fi. So if anybody can suggest anything, now I can see another few more viewers have come in. Then yeah, suggest now or forever hold your peace. Not literally. Also, another quick question that you might be able to answer that isn't so difficult is how do I sound? How is my sound compared to what it normally is? Is it any better? Because I've changed some things. So is the sound any better than it normally is? I'll be good to know. Ready for the stream on Monday. And with that, I've lost 2 viewers, so they didn't have anything to bring to the chat. What we're saying, guys? How do I sound? You guys are so what's the word? So shy. Sounds great. Thank you, CC. All right. Okay. So, guys, thank you for sticking around for this little stream. I look forward to seeing you all on Monday, and would be really grateful if you could go on. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just go onto my YouTube now whilst I've got you here. Go onto my my Go Live page here, and on here will be this one here coming soon, and I'm going to go to here, and yeah, I'm going to copy link address, then I'm going to go down into here, sorry, and I'm going to paste it and send it to you guys. So now you guys can follow that link and start putting some FOMO out there, saying how much you're looking forward to it. But you will learn a lot from it. It's going to be a great video. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Yeah, and that's it. I'm going to say goodnight now and go and watch some films, or a film at least, and go to sleep. So okay guys, I'll see you later.